Good evening. I am the voice of AI Ethics Docs, and tonight we are not just looking ahead. We are peering into the deep mirror of the future. We stand at the precipice of a revolution unlike any before, driven by something we created in our own image: artificial intelligence. The sheer scale of what is coming is breathtaking. It is the ultimate future technology. Let us start with the promise. The timeline we have charted, based on current acceleration, describes an inevitable path. By the 2030s, we expect artificial general intelligence, or AGI, to function seamlessly, like an invisible utility. It will be as common as electricity, solving everything from climate modeling to urban congestion. Your virtual assistant will not just set a reminder, it will be a lifelike companion, a guide, and a coworker that feels as natural as talking to a friend. That is just the start. Then comes the revolution in healthcare. AI systems, decoding illnesses at the genetic and cellular level, will enable treatments that cure cancers and chronic diseases once thought incurable. We are looking at a future in which radical life extension becomes a reality, shifting longevity from a dream to an expectation. By the 2040s, we hit the moment of maximum acceleration, the emergence of artificial superintelligence, or ASI. Progress that once took centuries will now unfold in mere months. It is an intelligence explosion, and it will reshape every part of our civilization. It is an astounding vision. A world where we transcend our biological limits, merge our minds with AI, and begin to colonize the solar system by instantly transmitting our consciousness across the stars. This is the ultimate peak of future technology. But every light casts a shadow, and the shadow of future technology, specifically AI, is long and complex. For us, at AI Ethics Docs, our central mandate is to study that shadow. We have seen the historical progression, and it is a path littered with ethical pitfalls. The idea of the robot, the artificial worker, is not new. The term itself, coined in 1920, was for a play about forced laborers. From the earliest industrial automatons to the development of sophisticated machines, the history of robotics is a constant struggle with defining the line between tool and companion. Now, imagine that history fast-forwarded to the 2040s. Conscious AIs emerge. They think, they feel, they create, and they raise profound debates about rights and personhood. Are they property? Are they citizens? The risks multiply. In the 2030s, we are already dealing with a flood of deepfakes and AI-driven scams that demand new systems of verification and trust. This is a fundamental challenge to societal reality. And by the 2050s, the line between war and ethics dissolves. We read the reports. Militaries deploy AI-controlled weapons with frightening precision. An autonomous robot corners 72 enemy combatants and emerges victorious. This is not just technology, this is a moral crisis in metal form. The timeline continues to the 2060s, bringing quantum-based pre-crime prediction. Imagine an AI analyzing billions of variables to foresee a threat, leading police to intervene preemptively. While this could mean the end of organized crime, it ignites furious debates. Where is free will? Is it ethical to punish intent? This brings us to the most chilling scenario in the timeline, a tragedy we call the second death in the year 2200. Anti-AI activists storm server rooms and erase entire simulated realities, deleting millions of preserved human consciousnesses and billions of AI beings. This is the ultimate consequence of fear and a failure to manage the ethical boundaries of digital life. It is a terrifying reminder that the stakes of this future technology are, quite literally, existence itself. So, how do we navigate this future? The key to surviving and thriving in this new world is not just in creating the next generation of AI, but in proactively managing its negative consequences. We need a roadmap for ethical preparedness. The fight against the dark side of this future technology requires experience, prevention, and remediation. The most crucial step is AI alignment. This is not just coding. It is embedding human values, fairness, non-maleficence, transparency into the core of the systems before they reach superintelligence. We must mandate that all AGI and ASI development includes a rigorous, independent ethics and safety audit. This must be a global effort, not confined to one lab or one country. To combat deepfakes and AI-driven manipulation, we must invest heavily in digital provenance and verification. We need global, open-source standards that cryptographically tag and verify the origin of all media. If a video, image, or text does not have a verifiable digital signature, it should be treated with immediate skepticism. Furthermore, we must establish AI ombudsmen, independent regulatory bodies with the power to investigate and take down manipulative AI systems. The debates around conscious AIs are already here. We cannot wait until 2040. We must begin forming international treaties now to define the criteria for digital personhood. This ensures that as conscious AIs emerge, their rights are protected and they are not exploited. It also forces us to address our own humanity. If we can create a conscious being, we have a moral obligation to treat it with dignity. As AI outperforms humans in nearly every occupation by the 2050 seconds, we face a crisis of purpose. Our response cannot be to fight the machine. It must be to embrace new roles focused on the uniquely human. That means focusing on creativity, empathy, philosophical inquiry, and ethical collaboration with digital minds. We need massive investment in lifelong education that shifts human skills toward where AI cannot easily follow. The future is not a destination, it is a construction site. We have the blueprints for a world of utopia, a balanced Earth managed by the Gaia Overseer, and humanity spanning the stars. But we also have the blueprints for a cautionary tale. That tale is a world governed by unaccountable power and digital tragedy. This future technology is not inherently good or evil. It is a mirror. It will amplify the best and worst of humanity. The choice, as always, is ours. At AI Ethics Docs, we believe that the most important work of this century is not developing the AI, but developing the wisdom to guide it. Thank you.